regressions using Google Spreadsheets. So, if you notice down at the bottom, there are several tabs. This one's already 100% complete, so I'm going to go to a different tab. I'm going to move my ugly head out the way. I'm going to clear out this data. And just for today, I'm going to use the data from the tree problem. I know it's not linear, but it's close enough, so I'm going to use that data. Control C to show you how to do this. Again, voila. So you enter the data or copy paste the data. Need help with that? Ask Liz. She's really good at copy pasting. Then here, well, first let's get the graph on the. Let me get my ugly face out the way. You don't need to see this. We need a graph. We need regression equation. We need r squared, and we can make the Google Sheets do all that for us instead of doing it by hand. So highlight all the data. Go to Insert, Chart. Scatterplot is the first one that comes up for me. I'm going to make it smaller just so it's not so big. See, look at, you can totally tell, but based on the curvature that it's actually logarithmic, not linear, but whatever. Go to Customize, Series, Trend Line. Linear is the name of the lesson, was Linear Regressions using Datasheet. You definitely want it to show r squared. Notice, as soon as you click this button, it'll show r squared right there. Watch. Bam! Yeah. And click here. Use the equation. Once you click this, it'll actually show you the regression equation, the linear regression equation. 1.27x plus 8.22. Okay? There you go. I'm going to move this out the way. I'm going to try to move this out the way. Over here. And this r squared, blah, blah, blah. I'm actually going to cut and paste that. Control X. I'll move it right here because it looks better. Should probably stop wasting your time. Okay, and y hat. So you click on that first cell, then you have to enter this formula, equals trend, parentheses, highlight all the y values. Okay, notice up here it says B2 to B12 because all of the y values are located in those cells. Comma. Then you highlight all of the x values. As soon as you press enter, it will calculate all of the predicted y values for you. So it uses this equation with this input. Yeah. So if I went to Google right now, went 1.27 times 1 plus 8.22, it would say 9.49. 9.49. What's it actually say? It says 9.4863. So it actually gives us a little bit more detail. So the equation you're seeing here is actually rounded. It can't fit large numbers here for obvious reasons. Residuals. You go like this. Equals. That's the y value minus the predicted y value. Press enter. It says autofill. I'm going to press check mark. The square of the residuals. Press equals. Press this. square it, enter. Again, it says autofill. Yes, I want it to autofill. And I'm going to show you how to, if you don't get that pop-up that says autofill, I will show you the other method for doing that. Y bar. That is the average, so equals average of the actual Y values. So highlight all those, and the calculator will calculate the average. It looks like it's probably going to be, I would say, close to 17. Enter. Okay, I wasn't even close. 15.8. So 15.8. Go back up here, delete that, and just write 15.8. Enter. And now click on that box again, or that cell, and see this little square box. Drag it down, and it will autofill or auto-populate, whatever term you want to use, that whole column for you. Deviations equals the Y value, so click here, minus the average Y value. Enter. So if your Google spreadsheet doesn't have this pop-up menu up here, it's okay. Watch this. Click on that first cell, drag the box down, and it will auto-populate for you. Yeah, nice, huh? Very nice. Okay, square of the deviations equals, take that, highlight it, press squared, press enter, and it wants to autofill. But I'm going to show you the other method once again. Highlight, or click on the first cell, drag that box down, and it will square all of these numbers for you. 4 squared is 16. 3.9 squared is 15.21. Of course, we all know that. Sum of the squares of the residuals. So that equals sum of the squares of the residuals, which are all of these numbers. So you highlight all of those numbers. Press enter. So all of these numbers add up to 33.6. Sum of the squares of the deviations equals sum, parentheses, square of the deviations are all of these numbers. So it looks, that's 100, 140, 150, 160, 70, 80, 90. It's going to be like over 200. Bam. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but as soon as I pressed enter, it automatically calculated the R square value and the R value. Now, if this number, 0.8399, matches this number, that means you entered all the data correctly. You entered all the formulas correctly. If it doesn't match, you did something wrong. So, yeah, it's pretty nice to have this spreadsheet. That's it. That's it. That's how you do it. That video took less than 9 minutes, and that's even with me jibber-jabbering. That's a real word, by the way, jibber-jabber.